Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nebo Unboxed. I'm Zach, and today I'm unboxing something new, but not totally unfamiliar. It's the updated and improved Slyde King from Nebo. The Slyde King has been a favorite among Nebo customers for years, and the updated version simply makes it better. Now, the instructions are printed on the packaging, but let's go ahead and take the light out of the box and get a closer look. As you can see, the Slyde King is still made out of the same anodized aircraft-grade aluminum that makes the Slyde series so tough. The color of the light has changed from the old smoke gray to black, and the bezel at the top has been redesigned and a red ring has been added underneath. And as you'll notice, the button has actually been recessed further into the body. This makes it more difficult to accidentally turn it on while it's in a bag. There is a micro USB port on the back that you can plug into in order to charge the light using the included micro USB to USB charging cable. It's also worth noting that the Slyde King is still IPX4 water spray resistant, meaning it can get a little wet, but you shouldn't go dunking it in a pool. Okay, so let's talk about what you really want to know. How much better is the light output on the updated Slyde King? The light turns on immediately with the press of a button, and starting in high mode, which is 500 lumens, shining at a distance of up to 160 meters for 2.5 hours. That is almost 200 lumens brighter than the previous version of the Slyde King. The flashlight also has a 4x zoom at the top, which can be utilized by simply turning the head of the flashlight clockwise to zoom in and counterclockwise to zoom out. Holding the button down will dim the light, and once the light flashes, you've reached the lowest dim setting, which is 50 lumens, shining at a distance of up to 51 meters for a whopping 19 hours. If you continue to hold down the button, the light will continue to cycle back and forth between high and low mode until you've let go of the button on your desired light output. To activate the Slyde's signature COB work light, simply extend the flashlight out by pulling on the top and bottom of the light. The work light will activate automatically, straight into high mode, so mind your eyes. In this mode, the light is also 500 lumens, shining at a distance of up to 37 meters for 3.5 hours. That's twice as bright as the previous version of the Slyde King. You can also dim the light in this mode by holding down the button. Once the light flashes, you've reached that lowest dim setting, which in this mode is 50 lumens, shining at a distance of up to 12 meters for 20 hours. With the flashlight extended, pressing the button once will put the work light in red COB mode. On high, this mode is 40 lumens, shining at a distance of 9 meters for 5.5 hours, but the light can also be dimmed in this mode by holding down the button. And on low, the red light is 4 lumens, shining at a distance of 4 meters for an incredible 60 hours of runtime. Press the button a second time to activate flashing red mode, which is 40 lumens, shining at a distance of 9 meters for up to 24 hours. To turn off the work light, simply push the flashlight back together. Now, let's talk about some of the smart features included in the light. For starters, the Slyde King has memory, meaning it will remember your last dim settings saved in each mode. So if you dim all the modes down to low like I just did, you can double-click the button to activate the last dim setting on the flashlight, or slide the flashlight open and double-click the button to activate the last dim setting on the work light. After double-clicking the button in work light mode, one more press of the button will take the light to the last saved dim setting in red mode. Now that I've saved these dim settings, I can press the button once for high or double-click for low in any mode. Another great feature is the direct to red, which can be used by simply holding down the button while sliding open the work light. This will take you straight into red mode, which is perfect for those times you don't want to ruin your night vision. Another great feature of the Slyde King is the friction collar, which is located directly below the work light. This can be rotated to make it either harder or easier to use the slide function of the light. So if your slide is too loose, you can tighten it, or if it's too hard to open, you can loosen it. It's also worth noting that, like most Nebo flashlights, there is a strong magnetic base at the bottom of the light, so you can easily mount the Slyde King to any magnetically attractive surface. This is especially useful when working under the hood of your car or while changing a flat tire. Also at the bottom of the light is the battery compartment, which can be accessed by unscrewing the magnetic tail cap and then unscrewing the second battery cover. Inside, you'll find a specialized 18650 type lithium-ion battery, which is specifically built to work only with certain Nebo products. Please note, for the Slyde King, you must use the included 18650 battery, since it has special contacts, protection, and performance customizations. Other 18650 batteries will not work in the Slyde King. All in all, this is a fantastic upgrade to an already amazing product. For style, performance, and brightness, you can't go wrong with the updated Slyde King from Nebo. Well, that's going to be it for this episode of Nebo Unboxed. Once again, I'm Zach. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next time.